Hey everybody, this is Avaris Paradox, and welcome back to Monstrum. After a somewhat long break, as many of you know, I started a new job, and literally over the past week and a half or so, I've been in about 5 states in 8 days. So I just now recently got back home, and I'm ready to produce a little bit of content for the upcoming week. Now, the last week we didn't have any content because that was the time I got back into town. And I just kind of wanted to take it easy because I had literally been traveling for literally 8 days. I think we stayed in a different hotel at least 6 or 7 out of those 8 days, which is crazy, I know, but it is what it is, and it is what I have to do for this new job, so here we are. But today's challenge, and I don't have a screen capture for it, unfortunately, is going to be the Noisemaker Challenge requested by Vintage Electronics. And basically what it means is that we're going to be trying to complete an escape route by making the most noise possible, whether that be throwing glass bottles, turning on a radio, turning on the egg timers, all sorts of fun, crazy stuff. So let's go ahead and hop in the game, and we'll see who we get to fight this time. So yeah, my about 1 to 2 weeks, it's been a bit crazy. I've been to quite a bit of the Northeast now, and it's been interesting because I've got to try a whole bunch of different foods, and I'm going to tell you about some of that while we're doing this challenge because it was an interesting experience. So come on, game, you can load faster than this. I know you can. At least we don't have any like stipulations on items this time like we did during the last challenge where we literally could not use certain items, and so we were locked out of exits. Let's go ahead and go over here, pick up that. But yeah, so let's catch up a bit, shall we? So I'm not gonna spoil too much about where I've been, but is this keys? Oh, that's awesome. But I'll name some restaurants that I've been to while I've been traveling and see if any of you can't pick out where I've been. So one of the first big ones, and it was thanks to my one of my friends and co-workers, one of my best friends in fact, was a place called Zombie Burger, and they had a burger there that he'd been telling me about for God knows how long. I think it's been a couple of years that he's been telling me about this place and this particular burger. And it's called the Walking Shed, and what it is basically it's a beef patty of your choice. Well, technically beef chicken or your choice of meat. I think they also have tofu, and it's got macaroni and cheese on it, and it's in between 2 macaroni and cheese buns. Oh, this is the Noisemaker challenge, I suppose. I guess we should make as much noise as physically possible. At least we now know it's Slim Jim, so we'll see how that goes. But, it's on 2 fried mac and cheese buns, which, that sounds crazy, I know, but it's actually really, really good. Ridiculously unhealthy, but really, really good. Okay, let's go ahead and throw this thing, since we're making noise, so we might as well. How do I throw things? Wow, it's been so long since I've actually thrown anything. There we go. But yeah, it was ridiculously unhealthy, and actually afterwards, because I didn't leave any of it left, I ate it all in one sitting, and I felt a little sick after the fact. But come on, leave me alone, Slim Jim. Slimmy boy. Okay, we got the tire pump right there, which is in a good position. But yeah, that was a lot of food. And on top of that, I had what was called a Waffle Berry Blast milkshake, which is it's a berry milkshake with brownie and no, that was a different place. I had the cinnamon toast milkshake there. That's right. Oh, that was delicious, by the way. I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But it was a Cinnamon Toast Crunch milkshake, which was awesome. So good. I've probably put on at least 5 pounds over the last 8 days. I'll work it off. I always do. I don't have a super fast metabolism like one of my friends, but when it comes to eating a lot of food, if I know I've eaten a lot of food, I will intentionally work it off. I will go out of my way to work out and the like. that was Zombie Burger. The next place of real note that I went to was a place called Lambert's, and it's sort of like a Golden Corral, but their portions, in my opinion at least, were a bit more than what Golden Corral gives you. And their thing is that they have a person with a cart that comes out with a bunch of rolls, and he'll actually throw rolls, and you have to catch them, and they're massive. They're like the size, they're like bigger than a muffin. They're like huge, but they're delicious. And I had the fried. Well, the portions are actually served on a skillet as well. So like a full size, like you would cook burgers on skillet. And I had the fried pork chops, I think it was, with green beans, and it was green beans and something else. But it was really good. I love me some green beans, man. I've lived in the South long enough, as I know I love certain Southern foods. Certain Southern foods I just like. It's weird. I hate pickles. I despise pickles, man. I can't stand the taste of them for the most part. Yeah, that was really good. Lambert's was really good. It didn't get me as like sickeningly full. I don't like that sound. As sickeningly full as Zombie Burger did, but Zombie Burger also had a lot of just unhealthy grease and the like, so it's kind of to be expected. Shit, I have some of the stuff I need. I don't have everything I need. Let's see what we got here. I will take that backpack, good sir. But yeah, that was two of a couple. What's another cool place I went to? I'm trying to think of food, because we had a lot of food. I've become a pretty big fan of Sonic. My friend who I traveled with, and I don't guess he'll really care if I say his name. His name's John. Got me into Sonic, and I've never been a huge fan of Sonic, but it's winning me over. Let's put it that way. Sonic is winning me over as far as like cheap fast food that's actually pretty good. And that's where the Waffleberry Blast thing came in. That's right. And that was pretty good. It's like a berry milkshake with whipped cream, bits of brownie, and bits of like waffle cone. And it was pretty damn good. See, aside from that, there was one place. I can't remember the name of it though, so I'm not going to bring it up now. I might bring it up in a future episode. I've been getting a lot of my grub on, and it's been pretty fun. Getting to try a whole lot of new things. Aside from that, it's funny, when I've been traveling, I really haven't been paying much attention to like landmarks and the like, which I probably should, because I don't have a camera per se. I have my smartphone camera, which is a piece of garbage, but I should probably start taking pictures of places I've been and stuff like that. But I'll give you a hint to the pizza place, because I can't remember the freaking name of it. It was in Boston, and I can't remember what it was called. But it was really good. I actually ate the whole pizza in one sitting. Oop, time to leave. We are not in a happy place right now. We have keys. I'm gonna drop off the stuff for the helicopter for the time being. I haven't really found that much stuff to like throw, but I've been running a lot, which is making a lot of noise. So I'm gonna count that in the territory of still within the limits of the challenge. But yeah, but besides doing the job, which I'm not going to go into too much detail on, but it's basically an inventory job, and it's for hospitals and stuff, so that's as far as I'm going to get. I'm not going to name the company or anything. I'm sure some of you will guess the name of the company if you're one of those people who's determined where I live and like what business I'm talking about. You might have figured it out already, but That's basically what it is. It's traveling a lot, counting stuff, and then traveling again. It's really good money, though. Really good money. Yeah, another thing that's kind of interesting is I got my, at the time you were probably watching this video, it would be 2 days before, but I got my first Loot Gaming crate from Loot Crate, and it's really nice. I definitely recommend checking that out if you haven't already on their website. The new one, Loot Gaming. They have a Loot Anime now too, and I'm already subscribed to that, but the Loot Gaming one is really nice. It came with a Halo 5 scarf hoodie, which is just so sweet looking. Okay, I need to drop. That. Switch over to this because he's gonna be gunning for me now. I made too much noise. Where he will be, I don't know, but he will be gunning for me now. Oh, phone, you don't need to be making noises right now. You really don't. But yeah, that's basically been my last 2 weeks. Aside from that in the Loot Gaming, there is something coming for me. And it's actually as a result of my last job, the one I had before this one. And it'll be coming probably sometime within the next 3 weeks. But it's for the channel, and if it's anything like I expect it to be excited, because I am. The prospect of it is just too good. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be real fun. Let's cut up some stuff. Hope Slimmy Jim doesn't sneak up on me. Oh, I could see my elbow that time. That's kind of interesting. But as far as content creation for the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna record some episodes for this week. Probably gonna be 2 to 3. I'm thinking I'll start an Amnesia: The Dark Descent playthrough, because people have been requesting that for quite a while now, and it's something that I can probably make episodes for for a bit. But Amnesia's been on the docket. A couple of indie games have actually popped up that I really want to look at. They're sort of, one of them is kind of a Five Nights at Freddy's clone. I think the requester called it Sophie's Curse. But I like people who try to do Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, because let's face it, if there's one thing that still freaks me out, it's like the really loud jump scary kind of stuff. And dolls and creepy children. I better hurry the fuck up, 'cause okay, now I got to lead his happy ass away, so let's pull out the fire extinguisher. I don't like that noise. Okay, let's get somewhere not over here. Now, back in the early beta of this game, he could actually climb up there, but I don't think he can now. Like the early development of the game, he could climb up there. But I guess they put the cage over there to stop him from doing that. Hey, buddy. Follow me. He's getting penisy. Let's try and lose him. Getting penisy. He's actually pretty close by still, too. Alright, now we just have to wait for the... There we go. And victory! So yeah, that was that challenge completed. So thank you, Vintage Electronics, for providing the challenge for this week. And if you have any more requests for challenges, I'm going to turn on the audio because it's going to get really, really loud. If you have any more requests for challenges in Monstrum, make sure to use the hashtag MonstrumChallenge so that I can figure out where it is in the comment section below. If you have any game requests, you can do that as well. Hashtag game request. And yeah, over the next couple of weeks, I'll probably be back on the road. Actually, I know I'm going to be back on the road. Gone for another 5 days, which I should have content up to that week. But if for some reason I don't, I apologize. But yeah, that's basically what it is. And this has been Monstrum. If you want to see more of this, please make sure to like the video, comment in the comment section below, share, subscribe, and follow me on social media. If you want to do a little bit more, be a Patreon subscriber, be a Paradoxian. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!